Hey everyone, recently McDonald's Korea released a collab with the incredibly popular K-pop group NewJeans. This collab includes a variation of the McDonald's McCrispy. I can't read or understand Korean, so the few articles I read that talked about this collab stated that this McCrispy has a Cajun seasoning, topped with bacon, and what seems to be a cream sauce and sliced onions. Seems simple enough. Let's get started and see how this sandwich tastes. Normally I start with the protein in my recipes, but this time we're starting with the sauce. I chose to make a sous vide sauce, which is a French onion sauce. After making the dish and editing the video, McDonald's probably just used a white gravy, but this is more delicious for sure. In a pan on medium heat, melt butter, and then once it is fully melted, add in sliced onions. Doesn't really matter how well you cut the onions, as we're going to put them in the food processor later. Fully incorporate the onions with the butter, cover with a lid, and then bring the heat to a medium-low. Let the onions cook for 15 to 20 minutes, stirring every 5 minutes. As the onions reach the end of that time limit, start working on a bechamel. Melt butter and then throw in all-purpose flour on medium heat. Whisk together and then gradually add milk until a sauce is formed. I added a bit too much milk and made a thinner sauce than what we see in the commercial, but that's fine. Set that aside and let's go back to the onions. After they have finished cooking, throw them into a food processor and give them a quick few pulses. Combine the onions with the bechamel. Taste and season with salt and black pepper. You can see obvious specks of black pepper in the sandwich, so I'm using freshly coarse cracked black pepper here. Set the sauce to the side and keep warm. For the other topping on this sandwich, the bacon. McDonald's bacon are always so flat, so baking them will help keep that flat appearance versus pan frying them. Set the bacon out on a wide rack on a baking tray and bake for 20 minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 204 degrees Celsius. Now we can finally move on to the main part of the sandwich, the chicken. For the coating, combine all-purpose flour, salt, black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, thyme, oregano, paprika, chili powder, cayenne, optionally MSG. The MSG is not necessary, but McDonald's has confirmed that they use it in their sandwiches, so I'm adding it. Whisk all of that together, then in another bowl crack a few eggs and beat the eggs to prepare the egg wash. The McCrispy are chicken thigh sandwiches it seems, so I'm using boneless skinless chicken thighs. Coat first with a thin coating of the seasoned flour, then dip the chicken into the egg wash and then bring it back to the flour for the final coating. Carefully place the chicken into oil that has been preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 176 degrees Celsius and cook for about 8 minutes. If the chicken is not fully submerged in the oil, make sure to flip halfway through or gently spoon hot oil over the top consistently to ensure that all of the chicken is cooked. Continue to cook all of the chicken you wish to eat and place on a wide rack to allow excess oil to drip off. Time for assembly. Start with the bottom bun, add a base layer of the onion cream sauce, then place a Cajun chicken thigh on top. Take one strip of bacon and split in half and create a little cross section on top of the chicken thigh. Add another layer of the onion cream sauce and then a handful of sliced onions, and finally cover it all with the top bun. I used brioche buns here to resemble the shininess we see in the commercial, but I'm pretty sure McDonald's uses potato buns, but I like brioche more anyways. And that completes my recreation attempt at the McDonald's Korea and NewJeans collab. Just because I'm making the sandwich at home doesn't mean I can't enjoy some bought McDonald's fries and Coke. This sandwich was unsurprisingly delicious, and I'm happy with how it turned out. If you are able to buy the meal, please let me know how it is. But regardless, thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.